Hi, welcome back to the Potato Museum show. Today was another episode or another show about frites, Belgian frites. So you can see we have a lot to get covered. And Meredith and Tom.
You may recall that we told you about French fries being Belgian fries,
Right.
dating to World War I, when American soldiers in French-speaking Belgium had no clue that they were eating Belgian fries.
Right. So we're going to start with the classic song, which the classic way of having French fries is with mayonnaise, many different flavors of mayonnaise. You can see them here. So this song is frite met mayonnaise.
This one's in Dutch, by the way.
So these are the other things that are served at a frite stand, including sausages and things like that. So that's a little bit of that. So the classic way of serving it is in a paper bag like this. Like what,
Cone. You said it was a cone.
A cornet, right?
A
French.
cornet, yes.
And people would have a fork.
By the way, that has a funny thing on it. It says something.
Yeah.
I was reading it. What does it say?
Potato powered.
Yeah, potato powered.
So I went to plastic. And I'm going to hand the camera to Meredith.
Uh-oh.
You get that?
What's Meredith doing?
So I wanted to show you this. So they would put a glob of whatever sauce you wanted, mayonnaise flavored, different flavors. This was an improvement or an interesting. This is a Kangaroo brand cornet. The potato chips and the frites would go in here, and then whatever topping you wanted would be in there, so that you would just stab a French fry and then dip it in there. So it's
I don't remember ever getting one of those.
No.
What happened? Maybe it's post 1980.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's part of that. Now, the tradition of Belgian frites is widespread because people, and I'm going to take the camera back. the frite stands selling frites were in neighborhoods like this, and they were in city centers, at train stations, and places where people gathered. They were out on highways in this bus. The idea is that the Belgians were not obsessed with, but they really appreciated
They liked eating fries. Are you kidding? Yeah. Frites. Fritten.
So part of what happened was people in the frite stands in these little neighborhoods all over the country, people would come out with a pot and they would get freshly cooked fries that they would take back to their house or apartment and serve. And one of the reasons was that they could get the really authentic things with fried in beef fat and done twice and properly fresh, rather than all the work of having to do that at home. So that's why frite stands were found in many, many neighborhoods and small communities and villages.
The really good fry is the one that is done the Belgian way. Fried twice. Once at a lower temperature, then let cool a bit, then put back at a much higher temperature, and the result was always a very fluffy inside of the French fry. Belgian fry. And the outside was crisp.
Yeah, so we've collected a lot of different artifacts. Look at the little Smurf with his frite. Smurf is a Belgian creation. There's the Belgian flag with a little guy. There's a frite, a cone with a bank. Here's one made by a friend of ours, Jean-Francois Paquet. You can see the big glob of mayonnaise there. So the issue was, let's talk about this briefly. So another way that the Belgians love to eat their fries is with mussels, right, or moule. See a big plate there, and then the fries. This is almost a national
Moule
dish.
frite, it was
Moule
called.
frite. And this restaurant, right, Mary?
Still is, yeah. That's Au Vieux Bruxelles, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, famous for its moule frite in Brussels. And here he is. Here he is.
I took these photos. I wonder if it's still there, Au Vieux Bruxelles. Better look it up.
Yeah, and look, there's a nice...
Haven't been there in a while.
And the beer and the fries and a big pot of mussels and the shells. And people who did do it at home would be using a tool like this. It should go like that. Look at this. In search of the perfect frite. Lots of articles about it. So here's what happened. Well, let's just finish this. These are photos that we commissioned by the photographer Janet Wishnetsky, who was a teacher at the International School with me. Look at this. This is nighttime view. So she went all over the country taking pictures of people buying frites. This is one right in downtown Brussels, very well-known one. I love these two girls. Look at this. Look, they are really enjoying their, I think you see the cone.
Frite.
Yeah, look at these various promotions and signs that you would have. So here's a bus out on the highway. So this could be moved to different locations, maybe. Here's a little, what is that? Not a bus, what is it?
Volkswagen.
A truck.
Van.
And look at her. She's got her big frite cutter there. And here's this woman leaning over to serve her customers. So this was very much a Belgian thing. And you can see the ubiquitousness of frite stands in every small communities and the highways and the big cities, serving lunchtime crowds and evening crowds.
There are still some left because I've done a little research.
Yeah.
But of course, you can still get frites at every good restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Or even a bad restaurant, but there are no bad restaurants in Belgium.
Now some of these are all done by they're prepared and frozen, or they're prepared fresh by a company, and then they're sent to various frites. We did another video. There's another video on there, but I wanted to show you this guy. We're going to do another video about him. This is Paul Illigums. He was a professor of fine arts at the Royal Academy of Fine Arts.
Where was that?
In Antwerp. And his friend, who's an historian, author, and a publisher, Jeff Meerts, they were concerned that the frite stands, and here's pictures of many of them that he collected, they were concerned that this was part of the culture of the Belgians. It was just iconic and important, but there was a beautification program going on by communities saying that these are eyesores and they should not be everywhere, and we want to get rid of them.
So they did.
So these two guys started the Society for the Preservation of Frite Stands. I wrote an article about it here.
You know what, that was in
when was that?
80 something?
In the 80s, taking a stand for frites, and wrote about that. They got a lot of publicity for their campaign, because here's this guy's an academic, he's an art historian, and he's saying that these things are important to preserve.
And so what ultimately happened?
Well, he went around the country taking photos of all of these, trying to save, at least images of them, and promote the preservation of them.
And then what happened?
And then what happened is he eventually he commissioned artists to do all sorts of, he started collecting things. Anyway, this all ended up, I think he sold it to an organization that set up a proper frite museum in Bruges.
Bruges, in Bruges.
Yeah. So we're going to do another show about that, about his efforts, and about all of his pictures of these different things.
Now I'm really getting hungry.
I want to show this, by the way.
Who's that dame?
She's just showing you this piece of equipment here.
What is it? I can't see.
Can I hand you the camera now?
Wait.
Can I hand you the camera?
Oh, it's that thing. I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now, we happen to have that very item.
Yeah. So look, it's still the grease
Oh,
on
will
it.
you stop that?
Oh, I know. It's
That's crazy. It's
So
100 years
they
ago.
would take the frites out of the fryer, the grease, and they would put them in here, and they would shake it so all the grease would get loose and fall into here, and then they could pour the grease back.
There she is.
And then
The grease pourer.
And then this would be fluffed up, and then they would be scooping this out into the cones as they were served. So
They call me.
So there we have it.
So there we have it, at least for the moment.
No.
Oh, no?
Okay. Can we just end this? Thanks for joining. I don't know what that
Thanks
was.
for joining us. I was trying to get a photo of himself.
Yeah.
You know, the guy.
And I wish you wouldn't do that.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you have a
All right,
partner.
can we see
Are
you
we done?
next time? We're going to do another video.
Leave all your comments, mostly the good ones, okay?
All right. And
Thanks a
don't
lot.
forget to subscribe.
Yep. Have fun and eat frites. Bye.